So, hello everyone. So, for tonight, we are going to make another video about our topic, which is cultural conflict. So, for now, as you can see, I am here in my study place. So, I will just first story you. So, actually, in this video, I will also use a Taglish, Tagalog in English, so that you will be able to understand more what I am going to say. So now, let me tour you first in my study space. So as you can see, wait for a while. So, nakikita nyo ba yung mga sticky notes? Ayan, sirs, ma'am, baka naman. Baka naman pwedeng hinahinay lang. Ayan pa po, madami pa siya nakapila. Hindi ko pa natatapos, bao. So, ayan, nakikita nyo, I have here my Blackpink in your area. Tusan ko yan, makuha lang yan. Kaso wala si Liza at si Jisoo. So, ayan, I have here, of course, kahit naman bakong bata akong babae, charot. So kahit naman maingay akong babae, I have Bibles pa rin naman. So I have here my Bibles area, and here of course I have here my Blackpink and BTS Lamo card. These are the box, and of course regalo sa akin na cup, a Hello Kitty cup. So, dito, wala pa akong nalalagay kasi nga, ano siya? Para sa secret. So, ayan, nandito sila ang BTS. So, nakikita nyo, andyan si Suga Minyoongi, si Jungkook, JK, si V, my favorite one, Kim Taeyong, and of course, si J-Hope. So, ipapakilala ko muna siya sa inyo. Bahala kayo mag-intay dyan ang sagot. And ito, si best leader, Kim Namjoon. Tapos, ito po, si Jimin. And ito po, si Jin. So, ayan po sila. So, yan po ang area nila. So, nakikita nyo naman yung Hello Kitty ko. Yung tatlo pang teddy bear nandun sila sa loob. And ayan po yung malaki kong Hello Kitty. And of course, ayan, I have my altar din dito. So, here naman, dito naman yung mga books ko din. So, I have here my... Bahala kayo mag-intay. Bahala kayo dyan. Sabi nyo, vlog eh. So, ito po, I have here my pambarangay pala to. So, ito pinag-aaralan ko kasi siya dati. So, ayan, ito po, I have my emotional intelligence. So, masakit sa ulo to, huwag nyo nabasahin. So, I have here my reading digest, reader's digest pala, sorry na. So, I have here also my activity when I was in senior high school, my coloring. And of course, I have here my puzzle. And ito po, makaluma na po talaga to. Kasi po ito, ginamit pa ng tita ko. Itong mga book na to. Ito, o, diba? Diba? Sira-sira na siya, ginamit pa ng tita ko. And dyan, I have here my karaoke area. And the t-shirts that I bought for school. Yung may PE dyan. And of course, yung sa sayaw namin, nandyan din. So, ito naman yung mga notebook ko. So, okay na. Tutor ko muna kayo. Sabi niyo po, vlog eh. Charot lang. Kaya ibibigay ko yung answer later. So, andito po yung area ng mga books ko na ginagamit ko pa hanggang ngayon. So, ayan po. So, ayun. Actually, gagawin ko sana yung video in morning. But, unfortunately, ang dami kasing bata dito. So, maingay siya. So, sabi ko, bakit, syempre, nasa diverse society tayo, diba? So, ipasok na rin natin. Nasa diverse society tayo. Hindi natin mapipilit yung ibang tao na patahimikin and all that. And of course, bata sila. So, we cannot stop them from playing and all that because those are the rights. Those are the rights as a children. So, as you can see, ang oras ay 9 na, 9:07 na. So, ngayon ko palang gagawin yung video and you know, my question, actually, the question assigned to me is the number 3, which is, how can cultural conflict be resolved if not avoided? So, what we did in our group is that I lead them. So, I asked them to put their answers in all numbers in a Google Documents. And with that, we summarize it all. And here are the answers of my groupmates as well as mine. So, as we all know, cultural conflict is one of the relevant issues for today. So, we all know that politicians are blaming one another for what happened to the country. People are questioning why youths are in love, like me, are in love with Korean pop culture. Youths are judging one another, how one dresses, for example, how one dresses a clothes, how one wears a short, something like that. And also the old generation as well is they are parang nagagalit sila at on us in Generation Z because of technology. So, but as we all know, one thing is for sure, people is starting from one family to a circle of friends to a group of classmates to one city to one nation, and around the world should have acceptance, respect, and unity. So I have here 3 points already. So we have here acceptance, respect, and unity. So I will discuss this one by one based on the collaborative answers from my classmates as well as mine. So the first one is, of course, acceptance. So acceptance is about accepting what a diverse culture is. It is about understanding why there is a cultural diversity in our country and also around the world. It is about knowing that multiculturalism is invading the world. So the best way to resolve or handle the cultural conflict, of course, is by learning about other cultures. So as you can see, as a K-pop stan, so di ba pang start pa lang dapat accepted mo na yung culture nila, bakit ganun sila manamit, bakit ganun yung music nila, and all that, bakit ganun yung language nila. And because of that, di ba, parang may acceptance na agad na nangyayari because hindi mo naman sila magiging idol if you don't accept their culture, if you don't accept their personality and all that. So according to Wang, 2018, cultural conflict also sometimes it's about learning the other cultures, the other tradition, the other personality, and accept it. So organizations work in a diverse environment. So we all know that there are groups of people work in a diverse environment, and of course us, di ba, mayroong 4th year, mayroong 3rd year, mayroong 2nd year, mayroong 1st year. So meron na agad na merong iba't ibang background or diverse background yung mga students. And with that, di ba, parang nasasabi na rin natin na we are working in a diverse environment and also with a diverse background. So this gives people the opportunity to interact regardless of culture. It is according to Wang 2018. So it may also prevent cross-cultural conflicts by allowing someone to learn about a specific culture before potential conflict arises. So we all know that there should be always an acceptance in the in learning the other cultures, because as we all know, we are evolving into a more and of course collaborative world. We have to share each other's thoughts. We have to share each other's what do you call this? Kailangan nating i-share din sa ibang tao kung ano yung alam natin. And of course, dapat matanggap din kasi natin kung ano yung sinasabi nila. 'Di ba? Ang best way kasi talaga in order to resolve the cultural conflict is to accept it. To accept that there are thousands different cultures around the world. So, as you can see here, as a yun nga yung sinasabi ko kanina, 'di ba? Lahat ng, for example, lahat ng fans ng isang K-pop group is also from a diverse culture. They have also diverse background. For example, ako, Pilipino ako, tapos yung iba, they are Koreans, some are Americans, and all that. But in one certain topic, like a K-pop group, we are being united because of accepting that madami talagang tao na pwedeng makita yung potential ng isang K-pop group. So, with that, masasabi na talaga natin na kailangan may acceptance in resolving the cultural conflict. So, we have to accept that the fact that we are not the same, but we will be able to unite, of course. When you accept whether it is from old generation to new generation, you can start liking them and most especially respect it. So, I already put in the last part the respect, which means this will be the second one. So, when we say respect is about being happy because we learned another culture, of course. We adopted another set of traditions, and we accepted different perspective of diverse people. So, cultural conflict can be resolved by the means of respect. Maybe countries have other beliefs and cannot be changed, and all we have to do is to respect each other's beliefs. Right? So, there was no such thing as a spot solution on how to resolve or how to handle a cultural conflict, but it will start on us. It will start on how we discipline ourselves, on how we accept other cultures, and also how we learn them. And of course, after that, we have to respect it. And what we need to do right now, as you can see, there are lots of conflicts regarding the what they call the candidates for president and all that. We have different perspective. We have different background knowledge based on the what we studied in our school and all that. What we heard from our lolos and lolas, and with that, let's just have to accept what they said, because if we try to contradict them, that's when the cultural conflict arises. Because for example, 'di ba, parang pag sinabi nitong isa na ay hindi naman magaling yan si ano, dapat hindi yan maging president and all that, tapos sasabat din yung isa na ay bakit yung yung iboboto mo ba ganto ba. And, di ba, nagkakaroon na agad ng problem. So, accept na lang natin kung ano yung mga perspective na isa, kasi makikita naman natin yan as time goes by. So, that's one of the example na nagkakaroon ng conflict yung two group of people dahil sa hindi pag-accept, hindi nila nare-respeto kung ano yung opinion ng bawat isa. So, respecting one another is a step closer, of course, to unity. 'Di ba? Nagkaroon tayo ng acceptance. Nagkaroon tayo ng respect. And of course, after that, if we have acceptance, if we have respect, we will have a unity. So, and In our country, that's the problem. Because we are not united with one laws or one rules. Because some people are violating the rules, some people are violating the laws and all that, but hindi na rin tayo nagiging isa kahit na meron tayong isang rules, may isa tayong laws in our country. Hindi na tayo nagkakaisa dahil nga mayroong mga nagbabiolate and other people are allowing that. Yun kasi yung nagiging problem. And the problem is that is on the person handling the situation. If they can't have their for example, they thought united in one place or in one united in, for example, in a certain topic to resolve and respect the views of other people. So if we will make an example here in our country, so ang nangyayari kasi dito sa Pilipinas is that ang mga Pilipino, they are whether we admit it or not, they are being judgmental. Kung ano yung makikita nila, for example, aminin nyo, kapag may nakakita sa inyo na nakasuot kayo ng short, sasabihin nila, madandi ka, haliparot ka, and all that. Tapos may makita lang nakadress ka, sabihin, hindi ka maka-Diyos. Diba? But the thing is that, parang nagiging, kaya nagkakaroon ng cultural conflict. Kasi, hindi na-accept ng ibang tao kung ano yung culture na nakinalikhan mo. For example, di ba? Hindi naman sa nagiging selfish tayo. It's not that we are being rude to them. Di ba? Some from all generation talaga, they were not be able to understand what is happening around the world, what is in the trend. Kasi 'di ba, parang kinukulong, there are people na, or there are students kahit dito sa atin may mga kasama sila sa bahay na kinukulong sila in one culture lang, which is wrong na kasi lumaki tayo sa ibang culture. Sila, lumaki din sila sa ibang culture. Yes, we are able to adjust to them. We are able to hear them. We are able to listen to them. And we were able to respect them in their beliefs. According to their, for example, how they dress, for example, on how they think and all that. But the problem is that they are not ready. It's not that they don't want to accept. It's just that they cannot, what do you call this? Hindi nila maintindihan why the Generation Z of today are wearing dresses like that, wearing shorts like that, which is hindi naman na bago. Kasi in our culture naman, kahit dati, meron pa rin namang nag-short, but bihira. Yes, we have that Maria Clara, we have that Maria Clara clothes, or kind of clothes. Yes, we have that, but the world is evolved. The world is already, our country is already colonized by other cultures, and we have to accept that. We have to accept the fact that there are changes happened in our country. So with that, if someone, or for example, someone from all generation will tell the group of them that they should accept that there are changes happened in our country, maybe they will be able to understand, or they will be able to understand us. Kasi yun lang naman yung nagiging problem. I'm sorry. Kasi yun lang naman yung nagiging problem. Kasi hindi lang kasi nila masyado maintindihan kung ano ba talaga yung nangyari dito sa Pilipinas. And when there is acceptance, and of course respect, there would be unity. So people will be united. We will work as one with one goal as a group. So therefore cultural conflict could be resolved if only we as a contributing individual of a community or a society could discern which would benefit us as a whole and not only as an individual, right? So and the best way to resolve conflict aside from being united is by accepting, of course. It is the first step. Accept, learn, and accept that every culture is different. Therefore we must acknowledge, and we must be knowledgeable enough about it, and of course learn how to respect it. And I think I already discussed all the 3 points. Again, our hashtag is acceptance, respect, and unity. So cultural conflict therefore can be resolved by accepting it, by respecting one another, and of course when there is acceptance and respect, there would be a unity. That will be all, and I will be thank you for listening for me. Kung madami man ako nasabi, natamaan and all that, I'm sorry for that. And siguro itutuloy ko na yung ginagawa ko, and bye-bye!